Hello, this is MrChabry. Last time we were doing some training, and it seems like this time we're going to continue said training. I'm gonna actually put Awfully here. I want Awfully to catch up a little bit. I don't want it to follow behind too much. I've got some nice max potions just for you, Awfully. So, yeah, we're going to continue on. We're going to complete this little route here. We're also going to make our way through Mount Moon. Mount Moon isn't as big as it was in Gen 1, so it's actually pretty small now. I guess they've decided to drill through certain areas of the cave to make it so much easier to get through. Anyway, this black belt here is going to lead off with a Primeape. Primeape is a pretty cool Pokemon. It's got decent attack and it's got decent speed, so but on the defensive side it's not that great, so we're going to just easily break our way through it. Next up is a Graveler, and I'm actually going to stay in and just close combat. It should one-shot. I don't know if Brick would one-shot this thing because Graveler does have pretty good defense. Actually, it probably would have anyway, because we're at such a higher level than this thing. Well, we'll just go with the close combat. And this black belt also has a Machoke. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and Brick Break it. And we're going to not quite take it out, but we almost did, which hopefully, okay, we still outspeed, which is actually nice. It's actually very nice. So yeah, hopefully he's pretty much caught up level-wise. The main thing is I want Eclipse to catch up. It's going to be hard to get Eclipse up there just because it's not as useful as some of these other Pokemon. As you see here, it's sitting at 44. Go into Seeker. Alright, the next person is going to be this hiker chilling out down here. We'll catch Seeker up, and then I think we'll go into Eclipse. Let Eclipse finish off this little area. Alright, so he's going to lead off with a Magneton. We have an easy chance against Magneton. Hopefully this thing actually goes for an electric move. That would be pretty cool to see that happen. Oh, it's going to go Magnet Bomb. I was hoping to heal up with Volt Absorb, but oh well. Anyway, another Surf should do it. And then he also has a Steelix, which is kind of a scary Pokemon. But we faced so many Steelixes, I'm not even that worried. I'm just going to stay in and Surf it. I know Earthquake would do a ton of damage, but a Surf should do more. Plus, I want to keep from trying to over-level other things so I can get Eclipse caught, you know, roughly in the same ballpark as the other Pokemon. That's the main thing I want to do. Alright. So we'll go ahead and put Eclipse up here. Eclipse isn't too far behind, just 4 levels. Anyway, here's a Fiber. There's some breakable rocks around here, which are pretty cool. Of course, you can break the rocks to find certain Pokemon, mostly Geodudes, but you also find some items hidden about there. Dark Pulse should be the best thing on the Weezing. Alright, Flamethrower shouldn't do too much to us. Yeah, Dark Pulse is going to be our best option just because Weezing's very defensive, and plus we are faster, so yeah. And a Secret Power to conserve some of our power points. And from cargo, we'll just stay in and go for the Dark Pulse. We're obviously going to be faster than this thing. And I think that's actually pretty helpful having Dark Pulse as well as Payback, just in case, you know, there's Pokemon that are slower than our Eclipse. The thing about Ancient Power, it's actually kind of a scary move to see, just because it can actually boost up all of its stats, which are kind of... I don't want that to happen. There might be a chance that we get a flinch too with this. You know, a King's Rock would actually be really nice to have on Eclipse. That would be actually really good. Might consider putting King's Rock on it if I get a King's Rock. Dark Pulse would actually be so OP on Pokemon that we're faster than. And if we're slower than it, well then Payback is really good. So Eclipse can actually start being more useful. Alright, Fire Breather Burt. Lyra's calling. Sorry, Lyra. Kind of busy. Do I even have a King's Rock? I do not. I could put a lagging tail on it to make sure we're slower all the time. That would actually be pretty interesting idea. Anyway, we'll just continue on. We'll go ahead and heal up, and then make our way into Mount Moon. Mount Moon, there's not really that many new There's not really any new Pokemon. If you're playing Heart Gold, you can get a Sandshrew that you can't get in Soulsilver. There's also Zubats, Geodudes, Paris, and Fairies. So, it's not like there's any crazy good Pokemon. However, if you do use Hoenn Sound, you can come across Absols in here. They're going to be only level 8 though, so there's no real reason to do that. Just because they're like so lower leveled. I'm trying to decide what Pokemon we should lead off with. I think I want to actually lead off with, let's go ahead. Lead off with Amphalie here. There's a certain person that we're going to have to battle in here. And we're going to go ahead and battle that person. Mount Moon is a place where you can find Fairies, which is now a Fairy type. This is before Fairy types, so they did not exist. But that goes into the question of the day. What's your favorite Fairy type? I really like Mimikyu. Mimikyu's a really cool one. Xerneas is really cool, but it's kind of like an overpowered Fairy type. Tapu Fini. I really love Tapu Fini. That's a great Pokemon. Really, all the Tapus are like really great at what they do. Anyway, our rival here wants to battle us again, and he's going to lead off with his Sneasel. This thing knows Feint Attack, Icy Wind, Shadow Claw, and Quick Attack. So if you've got a fighting type, you don't really have to worry about this thing. You just break right through it quickly and easily. So yeah, our rival wants to battle us once again to, I guess, gauge if he's doing better at learning how to battle. Anyway, he's got Golbat coming out. This thing has Poison Fang, Air Cutter, Confuse Ray, and Bite. So, still not as much of a threat as it could be if it was a Crobat. But, if you didn't realize it, Crobat actually evolves through happiness, and this Golbat is still not happy with his trainer. That's like a little story beat that if you notice it, you realize it, and it's really cool to notice. And honestly, I feel like Seeker would be able to do the rest of the battle on its own, but I'm not going to have it stand here and do the whole battle on its own. Alright, so Golbat goes down. Pretty nice. Pretty clean. And we'll see what our rival decides to send out to try to face us next. It's going to be the Feraligatr. We'll actually stay in for Feraligatr. This thing knows Waterfall, Ice Fang, Slash, and Crunch. So this thing is actually his strongest Pokemon too, so level 50. But yeah, this is a really, really good moveset that it's got. Waterfall being a really great a physical water move. Really is. Oh. Got hit with a nasty crunch. Please break. Don't hit yourself. Seeker. Thank you, Seeker. Might have to use a full restore. Hopefully we get paralysis on this thing. Yes. Okay. Please give us the same luck that you got yourself. We'll go ahead and use this nice full restore on our Seeker. And hopefully Feraligatr hits itself in confusion. Alright, and it's going to go for Slash. And it's going to do quite a bit of damage. That was a crit. We're just going to discharge. We're just going to discharge. I was hoping to actually heal up, but, you know, it doesn't look like we're going to heal up. This Feraligator's not going to let us. So we'll go ahead and discharge. Finish it off. And now, here comes the Alakazam. I've got a perfect Pokemon to face Alakazam. This thing knows Psychic, Reflect, Recover, Disable. So really, it can't do anything to Eclipse. Its only attacking move is Psychic. It can set up Reflects, which is kind of annoying. Other than that, that's basically all it can do. It can Disable, which is really annoying. But we do have 2 Dark-type moves on our Eclipse, so we don't have to worry about that. We do about half even with the Reflect up, so we're going to go ahead and switch it up, just because obviously Disable is going to be the next move that my rival goes for. And we're on a Dark Pulse and finish it off. Nice. Alright, so next up is Magneton. We're going to actually... I want to go into Awfully for Magneton. But this thing knows Discharge, Thunder Wave, Magnet Bomb, and Supersonic. So, yeah. I'm actually surprised that all of these are still using Magnet Bomb as their Steel-type stab move. Flash Cannon would be so much better. Oh, we almost knock it out with one hit. I'm actually surprised it didn't get knocked out. But yeah, we're going to get Thunder Waved, which is actually pretty annoying. And we'll go ahead and just Break, get rid of that Reflect. That's probably what we should have done first, thinking about it. Because, of course, that Reflect's there. Oh well. And last up is Gengar. Of course, we're going to go back into Eclipse for that one. Gengar knows Shadow Ball, Confuse Ray, Mean Look, and Curse. So mainly trying to lock you in, curse you, and then Confuse Ray you to be annoying. But with Payback, we should one-shot it. And of course we're going to one-shot it now that it just took down its own HP. Curse isn't really the best move if you're, like, on your last Pokemon. Alright, and we have defeated Silver once again. Alright, my training's still not good enough. My Pokemon are so weak it makes me frustrated, but I can feel that they're getting better after each battle. They're still weak. I need to give them some more training. I know I should take them to Dragon's Den. See you, Chabry. He's going to train in the Dragon's Den. I guess, because he's decided that's what the best way to train. Down here, basically, down there's the exit, but this way leads to the exit as well. If you go this way, the repel wore off. Let's get out here before we get attacked. This right here is, I guess, the center of Mount Moon. It looks like there should be something there. There is. Oh, that wasn't even in my book. Anyway, if you go over here, there's like a little shop here you can check out. Yeah, you can buy some, you know, interesting things. I might buy some lemonades. Lemonades are actually pretty good for their price. They're actually better than potions in a lot of cases. But you can also get fresh water and soda pop. You can grab repels here and a Clefairy polka doll. And he basically says in the evening we're closed. But if you get out here on Monday night, you can come over here. I think it's Monday night, or it might just be Monday in general. And you'll actually see a horde of Clefairies here dancing around this little reflection pool here. And once they see you, they'll run off and leave behind a moonstone. So that's a good way to farm moonstones. But yeah, we'll go back down here so we can exit the cave system. And this actually is just where the other path led to. Just basically led to the same place. So here we are at Route 4. I'm actually going to switch. I'm going to put Eclipse up here. Get some more experience on that thing. And there's some people that we can battle here. So first off is Picnicker Hope. She's going to have a Flaffy. And Eclipse should be fine against Flaffy here. We'll go ahead and pay back. Okay, we should have Dark Pulsed. I didn't realize we'd be faster. Alright, light screen. Oh, that's annoying. I'll go ahead and flash, just to make it where we're annoying as well. It's going to charge. It's going to boost its own special defense, it seems. So we're just going to stick to payback. Just because, you know, light screen plus a special defense boost. Oh, we got paralyzed. But luckily, synchronize will even out the playing field. Then we'll go ahead and throw another payback at this thing. Boom. We get a crit when we really didn't need it. We really didn't need that crit right there. Alright, so I feel like there should be an item here, even though my book doesn't even list one. Here we've got a Bird Keeper. I'm actually going to use a full restore to get rid of that paralysis, and he'll top up the health. And we're going to battle the Bird Keeper. Alright, and he's going to lead off with, if you look at this, level 13 Pidgey. Like, are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Is this a joke, Bird Keeper Hank? Why are you bringing a level 13 Pidgey here? Now he has a Pidgeot, who's actually level 44, so he does have some okay Pokemon on his team. I don't know why he's got a level 13 Pidgey. I guess it's just as like a gimmick, a joke. He starts off the battle with something he just recently caught, and then he goes into his actual Pokemon that he uses for battling. I guess that's the in-world explanation for it. I didn't mean to feather dance. Oh well. I mean, I didn't mean to flash. That lowered our attack, so I might try to Dark Pulse this time. I know his flash hasn't really been helpful either. But it's a move that I would rather not get rid of, just because it helps us through the cave systems and everything, so I don't have to, you know, bring an HM on. Alright, Birdkeeper Hank. Can't believe I lost. So let me just continue on. There's actually another trainer right here, Picnicker Sharon. She's going to lead off with a Furret, aka Dustbuster. If you remember, that's what the Killer Nacho would call his Furret all the time. Dustbuster. I'm going to go ahead and pay back. This thing should be faster. We're actually faster. That actually surprises me. I thought Furret had a little bit more speed. I guess not, though. I guess not. Get hit with a slam. Alright. Hit with another slam. And Dark Pulse should finish it off. Might actually switch for the Rapidash, though. A level 43 Rapidash. Kind of scary. And I'll actually switch into Rocky for it and just hit it with an EQ. So yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. I feel like I'm actually okay with where Eclipse is level-wise now. We're gonna get hit with a Fire Blast. Oh no. Do we even live? I don't think we live that. Ooh, barely, barely. But yeah, this EQ should finish the job. Alright, and with that, who wants to learn Double Edge? I mean, I can't really get rid of anything. Basically a stronger version of Strength with, you know, some added elements. So with that, we've basically finished this area up. We just gotta grab this item here, which is a HP up. Come on, Eclipse, let's ride our bike into Cerulean City. So, we're basically back here at Cerulean. I'm going to heal up. And then I'm going to fly back to Viridian, so we can actually head south from there and work our way through Pallet Town, work our way to Cinnabar Island. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.